Twitch and Giddy Park. Hello everyone, this is Brain. Welcome back to another Plants vs. Zombies Battle for neighborvill video. It feels so weird saying that for whatever reason.
I heard,
Yeah, today I'm going to be talking about what I think needs to be improved with the game so far with my two friends, Creator and AJ. So yeah, this video will basically be
with Motocross Star.
Yeah, this video will basically be split up into different parts. So let's talk about Giddy Park first of all. I really like what they did with this. It's basically, if I could summarize it like this, a larger scale version of the backyard. You know, you've got the two bases on each side and then the gigantic area in the middle where the two teams meet and battle it out. But instead, it's multiplayer, which I really like that. I like how here you can meet other people in randomly generated lobbies. It's not just you have to invite your friends to have other people in it. You can actually see other people like this. This guy over here is an actual person, not an AI, which I really like. You can even change the settings on it. So if you're antisocial and you don't like people, then you can change it to private without AI or people. You can change it to private with AI.
So what I like about it is I love that option, but I think there should all just for you to have it the traditional way. That way you have AI but not people.
Yeah, I mean that's already an option though. You can have AI but not people. So when you spawn in, you'll have to talk to Major Thick Sweetie over here. She'll give you a few quests. You have to go talk to Stuffies.
Thick Sweetie? Oh my god.
You'll have to go talk to some Stuffies. If you first start up the game, I'd advise doing those Stuffy quests. I think you get like 5,000 coins per Stuffy. And I think there's like 10 Stuffies.
EP main. EP main. This is bad. This is Dr. Bad News.
Yeah, AJ's playing Garden Warfare 2 right now, so if there's some random dialogue out of him, don't mind it too much. This right here is a feature that I really like, and I didn't even ask for in Garden Warfare 2, but I like it already. So, there's this chip guy over here. He's a gnome. He's a friendly gnome, kind of like Rux, and you can customize your victory slabs, and for the love of God, I love this feature. It wasn't even a feature that I recommended, but it's a cool feature. The fact that you get to customize your victory slabs to your own liking, to flex on everyone else, I like that.
I just want to 9 kill streak with Motocross Star. This is disgusting.
I really like this feature. PopCap, you did a good job here. Over here is the new, I guess you could call it a new version of the XP fish from Garden Warfare 2. Boost your XP. Now, I like what they're doing with this so far, but I think they can make it even better. So say your character only has like 500 XP left to get to the next level, but you don't want to spend 15,000 coins for a certain amount of XP that won't even go to anything other than leveling him up. So when you walk over to it, you could pick a different amount of XP that you would like say your character's 500 XP away. You could pick a coin option that would give you 500 XP. I think that'd be cool. Over here, the hot shot of Hot House. At least that's what the name for plants is anyways. It's basically just a target range. Like, there's nothing more to it. It's just a target range. Practice your aim.
I just went 19-1 with Motocross.
Yeah, just practice your aim. I mean, it does its job well. Maybe they should add like a scoreboard over here to make it a bit more competitive. You know, like different scores and something like that. But as of now, it's not the worst.
Yeah. Also, one thing I got rid of was the leaderboard. Like, you can't do a leaderboard really.
Yeah. Okay, over here's a feature that I'm a bit mixed on, and it's the Mr. Rewardotron 9000. So, this is this feature in a nutshell. Hey you, do you like the feature of being able to open certain types of packs for certain types of customizations? Well, frick you. You're just gonna have to pay 30,000 coins for a single customization that you'll probably never use.
Just like, you know what, like, screw you, player. You got to pay. You have to pay money for it, though.
Yeah.
Well, thing is, though, you can get money. Not the money. Applying for money's not as hard as I thought it would be. Yeah. It just takes like Just time consuming.
Yeah, this is what I think. You have to play, right now at least, it could be changed in the future, but right now you have to play 3 turf games to open 1 capsule. And in that capsule, you'll probably just get a fursuit for the soldier that you'll never use because you don't want your friends calling you gay. So, yeah.
Yeti Chomper, engage.
I think, really, this should be changed. 30,000 coins for 1, or if you're really lucky, 2 items is really stupid. And 90% of that time, it's clogged up by these. Strategies, questions, statements, emotes, and gestures. Gestures were in the first 2 games, but you have all these different options. Now, I don't think these options are too bad. I just don't like the fact that they clog up the Mr. Rewardotron. Like, I don't want to pay 30,000 coins for a statement called 69 that I'll never use, ever. Like, I think that these things are just to screw around with your friends. Nobody actually uses them in multiplayer. PokeCap thinks you will, but you never will. Because, what's the point? Nobody was really that competitive in the first 2 games. Why would they all of a sudden be competitive now? But this game is a bit more competitive, so I don't know. Now, Rux is important.
Hey, also, can I share one of my ideas for this game?
Sure, AJ.
Yeah.
So one of my ideas, it kind of has to do with the fact that I'm an aviation geek. So my idea was to replace the multiplayer portal with an airport. It's not like very efficient or anything, but what the idea is you go to the airport itself, and you get on a certain flight, and that flight goes to a certain map and a certain game mode. That way you could choose what map you're on, that way you don't have to play some time park mockeries.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that'd be cool, but if they added that, and then certain people would be going into certain types of maps, and that would lead the people that like a certain type of map in the dust, because nobody would be on that map. So I think that the way they're doing multiplayer right now is fine enough. I know,
care. It's just because I love aviation.
Yeah. According to all known laws of aviation, there's no way a bee should be able to fly. Okay, I'll stop. Yeah, so Rux's Emporium.
Jazz?
So,
you like jazz?
Rux's Emporium. Now, as of now, the only reason Rux exists is to give you your founder's gifts, which I'll get into probably near the end of the stream, since
I think the founder's gifts are crap and they need to be dealt with. That's just my 2 cents. I don't like the founder's gifts. I mean,
the gifts are a bit weird. But the All-Star one was pretty kind of interesting. Though probably the more interesting one.
But it literally looks like. Okay, it literally looks like All-Star took a load of steroids.
AJ, shush, I need to talk. Okay, so, the way that they're going to handle Rux in this game, that the developers have said, is that Rux will basically be here all the time, I think. I'm not sure. You guys can correct me on this in the comments if you have bigger brain than me. But I'm pretty sure, from what I got from a few videos I saw, that Rux will basically be selling certain items. I'm not sure if view inventory means that you could just flip through the pages in his book, and if you see one single customization that you really want and you don't want to have to gamble on the RNG gods to get, then you can just buy it for a certain amount of coins. Or it'll be like Garden Warfare 2, where he'll sell different types of items and you'll get conned like every week. I'm not 100% sure.
Speaking of the RNG gods, I have 2 abilities left to get in this game, and Rux did me the honor of selling me one of them, as well as a gesture that I really wanted. RNG gods are going sicko mode right now.
Okay, so that's basically everything in here. There's also like a piano over here in the corner of Who Gives a Frick.
I actually still can't believe.
And also, I have one little compliment for Battle for Neighborville, for them adding a gondola to Giddy Park. That really just demonstrates that they've thought of just about everything.
Yeah. So, this is a feature that I really like. I really like Giddy Park. It's such a fun feature. Sure, you may be getting spawn camped by a bunch of children sitting in front of their mom's iPhone, but most of the time it's really fun. When you're not getting ganged on by like 10 7-year-olds. Yeah, it's really fun, and frick you, kid. I hate you. Get out of our spawn. I'm sorry that I just went on a bit of a rant there. I wanted to talk about it peacefully, but now there's this 7-year-old sitting on our spawn, as I said before. Get the hell out of here. No, you're not sprinting away. I'll get into more of how much I hate sprinting later. Hell no.
Also, guys, if you don't mind, I advertise myself. If you want to see some really hilarious videos of some nerdy 14-year-old raging at a children's game, go check out my channel at 13zombie.
Self-promotion.
What's your channel, please?
So yeah, I would just switch to a private version of Giddy Park, but we both know I'm too lazy for that. So I'll just explain it to you at a distance, or if these kids decide to get out of our spawn, then I can actually explain it good. Get out of my face, kid, and let me guess, they're gonna revive you. I hate you all.
I'm actually gonna have to say this. Yeti Chomp was
actually just teabag me? Oh, Buckaroo, you have made a foul mistake. Time to switch to Nightcap. Give me a sec.
I don't know why I played good. For some reason, I played good.
Funniest thing I've seen in ages.
Get in the bin. Get out of my face, kid. Okay, got the engineer. Tell you what, I'll just switch to a private version so I can actually explain Giddy Park to you guys. You already know the Jizzy Jazz. There's, you know, people in it. Whoop-de-fricking-do.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
Let's reload Giddy Park.
What's also kind of sad though, so you do see like there's more people like playing
Yeah. Okay. Now I can explain Giddy Park to you guys without being harassed by a bunch of 7-year-olds and being unironically teabagged. Okay.
Spawn camped by Nightcap be like.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is basically, you know how in the middle of the backyard there was a gigantic area where the two teams could meet in the middle and fight? Well, this is that. But on steroids, it looks freaking amazing. They put so much care into this. I don't even care that you can't play any of these carnival games. This is so cool. I love the design of it. I love the architecture. The whole carnival circus theme fits PvZ really well, in my opinion.
But at the same time, I do wish you could games, but I'm really happy with how Giddy Park turned out.
Yeah, I think that this place.
For neighborvill, I just like.
Yeah, the only complaint I have about Giddy Park at the moment, besides not being able to play carnival games, is that it's so easy to spawn camp. Nobody cares that you have this one force field in your spawn. That's the only protection you're gonna get. Cause as soon as a whole team of nightcaps or bunny hopping pea shooters or bumming engineers and soldiers run up to your spawn room.
Yeah, you're just never gonna get out of there alive.
So I think the way that they should handle it is that there would basically be invincible turrets guarding your spawn rooms. And like to put it in the PvZ fray, each side would have a water balloon machine gun that when it shoots at someone, it would instantaneously blow them up and basically tell them to frick off and get out of our spawn point. I mean, yeah, but knowing PopCap, that's wishful thinking. There's also these little air pads around Giddy Park that makes it easy. Give me a sec. Give me a freaking
thing. You gotta. That's like the most evil thing. Major Sweetie, why you bully?
When Major Sweetie came out, when everyone saw her, someone went, "Oh wow, wow."
Yeah, that would be Jollian. By the way, I am targeting Jollian because he thinks he's
So,
cool by
on that
to an Arctic
awkward
reference
AFK note, I could actually get back to commentating. Yeah, Giddy Park, a pretty cool feature. There's these little air pads around the place that makes it easier to get around. Pretty standard stuff. I think it's really cool. That's basically everything to talk about in Giddy Park at the moment. But before we head in,
nerdy child.
But before we talk about the free roam regions,
I just got an invitation for Fortnite.
Before we talk about the free roam region and other things, I want to show you guys a really funny LOL XD Easter eggs that I saw on YouTube. AJ Creator, you may want to get on the stream to see this because it's better to actually witness it.
I'm getting on the stream on the first iPhone 11 in Colorado.
Yeah. Okay.
First iPhone. Oh wait.
You watching the stream?
iPhone 11 in Colorado.
Wait, really? Cool.
Dude, just waiting for AJ and Creator.
Right.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh buddy boy, oh buddy boy, oh buddy boy, oh buddy boy.
Alright, show it off.
Okay, so I'm sorry if this takes away from it. So you see this onion over here? Well, if you click that and go over here, you will see Jesus himself.
What is this?
Why?
Hold on.
That's bullyism.
I'm gonna see.
It's a giant onion.
Stop, just stop. I'm out of that stream. No way,
I
Stop.
And I'm stuck.
Also, guys, we need to spread a hashtag around. The hashtag is #GetAJ.
No, it's hashtag. It's hashtag onions. Okay. So, now with that funny LOL XD Easter egg out of the way, let's take a little bit of a look at the multiplayer portal. This
Nothing
is
to say about the multiplayer portal, except night 8.
Yeah,
so
this is the current selection of game modes we have right now. There's Turf, Team Vanquish, Mixed Mode, and Garden and Graveyard. Now, these are your standard game modes. They've been changed around a bit, but they're practically the same. The only complaint I have about it right now is that Garden and Graveyard Ops, you can't choose the side that you're on. So I find myself a lot of the time just jumping in and out of the multiplayer portal just to get a game on Plants or Zombies on Garden Ops, because that's the way that they handled it in this game.
Oh yeah, I saw that too. That's kind of AIDS.
Yeah, so that's a bit of a critique that I have, and creators joining. Nice. So, these are the free.
You nerdy child.
These are the free roam regions. Creators playing Thick Sunflower. These are the free roam regions. There's Town Center, Mountain Steep, which isn't available, and if I drag on over to the zombie side, give me a sec. We got Weirden Woods, which is available, and Pressure Pier Town Center, which is not available, with pretty much Cruel Night in a nutshell. Yeah, that's Cruel Night right there, children. You'll never unsee that. That's gonna be your new sleep paralysis demon.
The heck? Okay.
You gotta love hot rods in midair burn. Feet in the freaking air!
Oh wait,
not right
just
now.
remember. Goodbye, Hot Rod. You're
I
not
guess
in this game.
we could play some multiplayer for the rest of the stream since okay, I guess I might as well tell you guys what I don't like about the game since that's kind of the point of the video. Let's go through all the classes one by one. First off, we got Pea Shooter. He's mostly good except for the fact that he has a homing upgrade. You heard that.
Like, totally
homing upgrade.
I just got a quad tackle. No way.
Yeah. So as if Pogo Pig wasn't already annoying enough, now you can home with it. It's just so much fun. Next up, we got
Creator,
Chomper. Now,
did
Chomper,
you see
he
what
has
happened to me
changed
today?
drastically, and I kind
Creator,
of
share
like
that
it
with the
because he's
stream.
not as annoying now. So he can spit
What,
roast
the
people.
giant targeting?
Let's just get out
No.
that out of the way. He can spit roast.
What I posted on the meme squad.
So yeah, if you zoom in, you can
Okay,
spit at
talk
people.
about, like,
Yeah, so now Chomper's the sniper from
oh.
TF2. Sniping's a good job, mate.
Brady, be quiet. Jolly and Creator has something very interesting to say.
Is this about what happened today, AJ?
Yeah.
I think so. So according to AJ, apparently he was probably propose his girlfriend to go out, but his girlfriend denied him, and he asked why. It's probably because like he doesn't. That girl doesn't like geeky people like him.
No, nerdy.
I was hit.
Yeah, she
Not
bullied,
like
she
now.
likes to bully nerds.
Okay, so yeah, Chomper can.
Bullyism.
Okay, can I speak now since this is my video? Okay, so Chomper can spit roast. This is a new thing. This is a new thing that.
Do you want it?
This is a new thing that you can do in the game now.
I'm lagging.
Yeah, it's kind of like Super Brains' beam. If you see. Yeah, I know, voice crack. You don't have to rub it in.
No,
yeah,
I laughed at a Chomper who got impulsed.
So yeah, he can spit people. He still has his bite, which looks even more ugly with the set on. He can now throw up spikeweed. So that basically, like, makes it so spikeweed isn't as stupid. He doesn't have unlimited spikeweeds. He now has to he lobs them and they stop at a certain distance and they transform into a spikeweed. It's weird, but
Barrel doesn't save you anymore.
At least he can't just drop a spikeweed onto your corpse while he goops you, eats you, and then unironically taunt you. So, he also has this, which is just completely different. It's, yeah, he basically spits out a gigantic cloud of gas. That's basically me after I eat Taco Bell, and I don't even eat Taco Bell. He has Burrow, which you can still jump Burrow. It's basically the same thing. It's still a stupid insta-kill move that I hate. But he's not as bad as he was in the first two games, so, yeah. Colonel Corn, what have they done to you? My baby! We'll be right back. So yeah, Colonel Corn, they have said that they're gonna be changing Corn, and AJ, look at this customization set.
Hold on, I have 18 health, and the scientist is refusing to heal.
Yeah, this customization set. He can throw a piece of butter beacon, as it's called, which isn't actually butter barrage anymore. It basically highlights the enemy in a bright yellowish color. It makes it easier for the teammates to spot them. Huskop. I would like to think that they buffed Huskop, and I'm pretty sure, from what I gathered from the stream that they did, they are buffing Huskop in the balancing update on October 1st. Yep, that's right. They're buffing Huskop. They are buffing Huskop.
Come freaking on!
The only buff that they're doing to
actually shedding a tear
the only
here.
thing that they're doing to it is so you can actually look around and control it better. But still, the fact that they are buffing Huskop makes me disgusted. As after he's done with Huskop, it leaves an explosive trail behind him. So yeah, if Nightcap gets nerfed into the ground, then expect a bunch of children to be running up to you and spamming triangle like never before. Shuck shot. It's two separate things.
Oh my god!
TW2 all over again.
I want to die.
Beam bombs.
God of War for 2 all over again.
Yeah, okay.
Without any variants.
Now, we got one of the new characters that makes me want to snap the freaking controller. Yeah, this is Nightcap. Now, from what you may have gathered, Nightcap seems like a melee character. She gets up close, all of her abilities seem to basically be her getting up close, but for whatever god unknown reason, they gave her a projectile. Why would you
Why
give
is
this
that
character a projectile?
Oh no, God, mastered EP. Oh,
Giving this
God,
character
no.
projectile is basically an excuse to make people snap their controllers. It's basically Chomper, but it has more range. So, her first ability is Shadow Sneak.
Yeah.
It makes her invisible, and she gets like 3 of them, I think, or 2. I'm really not sure, but
It really makes for it makes for great pansies in this game.
Yeah. Next up we got
giant
this
pansies.
dome that basically, well, it can only be described as the literal shadow realm. If you go inside of it, it makes you invisible. Next up we got...
If a zombie goes inside of it, it makes you slower.
Next up, we got what I dub the controller smashing thingamabobber. It's Fung Fu. Yeah, you've probably already seen this. It's basically It's basically Huskop 2.0. Yeah, that's Nightcap.
Bunny hopping drew.
Next I've got Snapdragon, which I think is Creator's favorite character, but I'm gonna trigger Creator when I say this. This is what I think of Snapdragon. So you like Fire Chomper, right? Yeah. Well, imagine Fire Chomper, but without the afterburn. Or at least afterburn is presented to you, but it does nothing. Yeah, afterburn with this character is basically a lie. And from what I've seen, afterburn lasts for like 2 milliseconds and then gets Thanos snapped. So someone could literally be on 1% health after you, like, spray all over them, Lenny face entirely intended, and...
Guys, does anyone here remember the good old days when Fire Chomper hit 16 goddamn damage?
Yeah, so,
Yes.
after they kill you, they can still live. Afterburn with this character is a lie. They can also do this stupid little fire projectile, which I guess is cool, but it makes them overheat faster than... something. I couldn't think of an analogy. First ability is Swoop Slam, and what I dub the anti-stapling tool. You basically Leroy Jenkins your body into a group of zombies, and it sends them flying everywhere. So, if you're having
that's essentially the virtual staple remover.
Yeah, next ability is this homing fireball thing. Yeah, if there was a zombie there, it would be better, but I think you get the point. It's homing. Who cares? His sensibility is actually kind of disgusting. It's a firewall. And you wouldn't believe how much XP this stupid little thing gives you. You get so much XP off of that thing. But, yeah, that Snapdragon, do I think he needs to be buffed? The only thing I think needs to be buffed about him is his afterburn. I might as well be I didn't really mention buffs or nerfs for past few characters. So Nightcap, they're already gonna nerf Nightcap, and I'm too lazy to tell you what they're gonna do with her, so you can just check it on your own. They're gonna be increasing Corn's fire rate and damage at range, which I like. They didn't mention anything about Chomper. He's not as annoying, but he still at times makes me want to break my controller, but he's not that bad in this game, I guess.
Let's just Chomper for you, whatever the situation.
Why did they give Pea Shooter a homing upgrade is a question that they'll have to ask God, and he'll probably not even know the answer to it.
Like, why the hell would you?
Okay,
he's disgusting.
So next up we got Cactus. Yeah. Hey Crater, you like my set?
Yeah.
Furry. Okay, so this is Cactus. Cactus has actually been changed pretty drastically in terms of her primary weapon. It's now she's basically Widowmaker now in terms of her primary weapon.
Yeah, she's Widowmaker.
Yeah. Widowmaker, besides the fact that a lot of people on DeviantArt have strange obsessions with her. And in fact, I probably wouldn't say that it's a stretch that certain people would find this harder than Widowmaker. I mean, hey, you do you, boo.
I can imagine an alternate universe where the Captain Dampier slaps Widowmaker's ass. I'll actually like
frick, my microphone level is low. I need to get through this quick. Yeah, 4 potato mines, flighty thingy ability, and
I just got a double
garlic drone. Yay, garlic drone. Okay, yeah.
More drone campers alert.
Yeah, I don't really have time to play with all these characters. So Cactus, pretty standard Widowmaker, Citron, the ultimate defender, Acorn, for the love of God, stop sitting in oak, Sunflower, the ultimate healer, still attracts a bunch of e-girls with their boyfriends playing as Rose. I mean, I've not really heard too many positive things about Rose. Soldier, for the love of God, what did they do to my boy? Imp, Baldy Basics 2.0, Super Brains, Elvis Presley, but just incredibly powerful. 80s action hero.
Presley. Why?
80s action hero.
That hurts
I don't know,
me.
teenagers after they watch Linkin Park. Electric Slide, DeviantArt has entered the chat. Captain Deadbeard, Widowmaker again. All-Star, insert dead meme here. Space Cadet, DeviantArt is licking their DeviantArt is licking their lips right now. Scientist, actually pretty average and decent healer and attacker. Engineer, dang boy,
Mr.
he's
Worldwide.
sick!
Mr. Worldwide. He's Mr.
He
Worldwide.
uses multi. Yeah, and you would just
Okay, so yeah, that was my thoughts on Battle for
Mr.
Neighborville. I'm
Worldwide.
sorry that it went a bit quickly near the end, but look, my headset was screaming at me that my battery was low. I think you get the message. The game's not perfect, but I like it. Is it better than Garden Warfare 2 right now? Hell no, but it's still decent. So, yeah. See you guys later.